Welcome back to another episode of the Bro Monroe Show, hosted by El Paso's funniest bros. Please enjoy and don't be a weenie.
Welcome to another edition of Bro Monroe Show.
Yeah.
I'm one of your hosts, Milo. John Gotti Maserati. What did you say outside, Wayne? What was the new one?
What?
You said one outside. You just
Today?
Said, yeah, just
I
right
said
now.
the fucking sunset was beautiful. while I was
admiring the moment I was
your
in.
eyes.
He's like, wait, I thought you were giving me a nickname. I was like, no,
As
bro.
beautiful as the sunset, Milo. Then go ahead and introduce yourself, blood.
What's going on, baby? It's Drew, downtown Drew, 2-key Drewski. If it ain't two, it ain't Drew. I go by Drew Baca. I go by what? Teddy Drewski.
Teddy Drewski.
I like that one. I like
Teddy
that.
Drewski.
Teddy Drewski. That's pretty much all I got.
Blandrew?
Blandrew.
Drew Baca.
Drew Baca's my favorite one. So
Drew Baca.
I like
that
Drew Baca.
one. Yeah, what's good, everyone? My name is Ray Zombie, aka Ray Ruckus. I'm gonna be off camera again. I just said, "What's up?" I'm over here.
He just wants to make
little-
sure that
little
we
cutie.
don't. He's the handsome one. So
No.
none of us have to sit
He
here.
works for the district.
Hey, sorry, man. The district calls.
He just wanted to show off his haircut, dog.
That was last week's episode. Okay, it was fresh.
Check out how low my ears are, guys.
Bro, I went in and got a fucking haircut. This lady, I was like, oh yeah, just a fade. And she was like, got it, a fade. And then she just took a fucking one and went, I was like, well, things are not a fade anymore.
Damn.
This lady just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Damn, it looks dope. It looks dope.
I mean, I like it still. I'm fine by it. Like, again, I was going to do the undercut.
You got that Brad Pitt and Fury haircut.
That's what I was
Just
saying.
yeah.
If
That's
you
what
would
it
have
does,
started
like-
going at it, I would have been like, oh no. Like, don't you know I need this to be funny? Fuck.
So with that,
It's like Samson, you know what I mean?
and with that, who are you, sir?
Oh, yeah.
Introduce yourself.
JC back in the building, baby. JC
Yes, sir.
Currais.
Insert horn sounds here.
Oh,
It's because our thing's broken, bro. I spilled some vodka on it or tequila last time. I fucked it up.
So
fucked it up.
What had happened was he
Spilled
some alcohol in that shit, and now it just works whenever wants.
You guys drink here?
No. This is water, friends. This is water.
I think it was a
Just a
cleaning
tad.
lady way.
That was a cleaning lady.
Shout out my mom. Hell yeah.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Hey, wait, I have to tell you something. But I'll tell you off air. I'm kidding.
Dad? Mitch, you better give me fucking weekly allowance at least, fucker.
Bitch, I give you enough. I've given you enough.
True.
We have another special guest, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up? Noah Copfer featuring for my boy at the comic strip.
We at the comic strip this fucking weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking gonna be fun, man. Me and Noah go out on the road all the time. We're here to have some fucking fun in El Paso.
Fuck yeah.
It's a perfect town for that.
Yeah.
thanks for
It's-
having us.
It's not too
of
cold
course, man.
right now. People were scared of the cold.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna be good. It looks like the cold front's not gonna stick too hard.
Well, you guys are wearing cargo shorts, so I mean, the cold doesn't face you guys at all. Flip flops and cargo shorts. I mean,
I'm always fucking sporting Hawaiian out here.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
I like that shirt that you guys saw right now at the gas station.
I like
It's
it,
tight.
I
I
like
like it.
Bro, it's sick. It's this company One Bone. They're fucking fire, dude.
One bone. Gotta
One
look for it.
Bone.
Oh, yeah.
Big. They're like big and tall and all or something like that. So they have big guy clothes, but they have clothes for everybody.
Oh,
so
hell
it's
yeah.
fucking sick.
That's fucking awesome. One bone, you said?
One Bone, yeah.
right,
It's
cool.
fucking. They're a little pricey. They're these Canadian guys, but they make fucking really good. It's like nice material and shit. It's like this one feels like a fucking rug. It, like my
shit,
It look like a towel, like
the
a
jackets you
linen.
got from him too are real
Oh,
good.
the jackets
are
are
sick.
fucking sick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
And they're
yeah.
not too hot too, because that's the thing I always hate. Like you get a nice ass jacket and you can only wear it like fucking one day a year.
Yeah.
Yo, my chick got me a fucking sick ass like parka type fucking jacket.
Yeah.
I use it. The only time I use it is when we go to Rio Doso, which is one time a year.
Bro,
But it's nice. It's fucking nice. I'm not cold at all. When I have that bad boy on, no
Toasty.
cold, zero cold.
You gotta live someplace where it gets cold as fuck, or you can't buy nice jackets.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Especially,
I think I
being
still have
fat
the tags
guy, man.
on.
I'm fucking sweating, bro.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
I'm just kidding.
You know,
Being
I've had.
fat? Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I'm the opposite, man. I get cold. I was telling him, dude.
Really?
I never started sweating until like 2 years ago.
Yeah, we're having this discussion before
His
you guys
pores
got
finally
here.
opened up.
Yeah, finally, after fucking 30 some odd years and shit.
I was like, I don't know what it is, man. When I was younger, like the cold wouldn't phase me and I wouldn't complain about it. Like
Yeah.
I could be like in a long sleeve and it'd be like, I don't know, like a chilly 50 degrees, you know, like for some people that's cold, right?
Yeah.
But like I was like whatever, like light jacket when I was in high school, like a sweater. I could wear a sweater all throughout winter, right?
Yeah.
But like now, the older I get, I don't know if it's like My bones are getting old. I'm getting frail and fragile. And shit. I'm nearing 40, bro. It's like, oh, like now I'm bitch, dude. Like it gets colder. I'm like,
Yeah, put earmuffs on.
Tápate
I
el
wear a
pecho.
beanie and fucking wear my fucking scarf around my neck and shit.
He does, bro. He does. Yeah.
I fucking sip on fucking warm drink and shit throughout the day, like coffee and fucking caldo.
Slowly but surely, you're just turning into an older and older man.
I'm like, babe, ¿me vas a hacer un caldo? No tengo
An old man and a cowboy. Shout out to your cowboy outfit, bro.
Oh, dude.
Damn,
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
wet. I mean,
Yeah, we got horny, bro.
When did I wear it?
we're
last
outside.
night?
No, it was,
Oh, shit.
Melly's thing.
Yeah.
Cowboy
true.
shit. I got some.
Yeah.
I did some cowboy
So
shit.
I'm recently also in my, what do you call it? I guess my cowboy
40s?
era.
Hell yeah.
So I watched, true story, I've already told this story, but I haven't told our friends over here. So I watched Yellowstone, and I fucking got into the fucking
Okay.
cowboy hat look, bro.
Dude, he
So I-
started riding ponies on the weekend and shit.
Oh shit! He was like, I fuck with
Pony
Kevin
Express,
Costner,
baby.
dude.
Is that what we're calling it? Ponies?
Oh, fuck. So I told my chick, hey, if you don't know what to get me for Christmas, get me. I'm down for a black cowboy hat. And she did, bro. She came through, and
Okay.
I would rock it every now and then, but right now it's
We took a picture and they put it on an album cover. That's how good he looked.
Cowboy hats are fucking sick. So my buddy was getting married, James Fry, our good friend, was getting married, and we were just driving up to like the place where the fucking wedding was at, and we were a big like fucking carpool, and I got everyone to pull off at a fucking like cowboy hat store, and all the dudes bought cowboy hats.
Nice.
And didn't tell him. We just showed the fuck up to his wedding, all dressed as cowboys.
yeah.
He's like, "What the fuck is happening?" Like none of us have ever worn cowboy hats before. I bought like a $200 cowboy hat. That's how invested I was in this fucking bit. I was like, I got to step it up. If I don't spend $200, no one else is gonna buy a $20 hat.
Yeah.
Now I got an idea for Red's wedding and shit.
yes.
It was so funny, and he's like, and his girl and him like country music and shit. So I bought them both cowboy hats.
Oh,
That was
very
like
nice.
the gift.
Oh, that's cute. That's
Yeah, it was fun.
It's good shit. So, do you remember last time he came on with an icebreaker party story?
I partially remember.
Okay. But all of us partially remember. If there's no video evidence, we wouldn't remember shit. But yeah, man. So whenever you come on, we have an icebreaker. It's a party story. Whatever you want to talk about. It could be about drinking. I know you don't drink, or maybe drugs, or something wild that's happened, but it's got to be true.
Okay.
You can omit names. You can kind of edit it so it's like nobody get incriminated or anything.
Yeah.
But that's how we do it. So
Hell yeah.
I don't know who wants to go first.
Damn. I'll tell one that we both did together if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah.
And we went and met up with some other comedians, and they were like, "Let's take mushrooms and run around the casino." And we were like, "Oh, okay, yeah." So
Yeah.
we fucking took mushrooms, but I had been drinking all fucking night, and yeah, I'm glad I didn't take as much as I was going to take because
Yeah.
we started gambling and stuff, and I was literally like looking at the fucking numbers, and they were all just being the same number.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
And you can't I'm like, what is it, a 4? I'm like, that's a bad number, right? But then I'm like gambling more. I'm like, but a 4 is good. I like 4s, but I'm playing blackjack, and I'm like, no, 4s are bad at blackjack. Yeah.
He's like, hit me.
And then what was funny is it didn't hit you.
He's trying to pull it, and they're like, "There's nothing there." He's like,
It's a big black guy's dick and shit.
What the fuck?
It's just,
"Hey yo,
Why'd you gotta be
hey yo."
Because black guys have big dicks.
right? Remember? No, yeah, it was pretty funny. And then it didn't hit you. That's what happened.
Dude, it
too.
hit me because
Oh,
we were there
shit.
for a while gambling. I took
Yeah.
I think a little more
You
than you.
took more than me,
I took
for
more
sure.
than you. It didn't hit me until I went pee when we were leaving.
Oh,
and then the car ride, we were listening to Electric Avenue, and everyone else is like kind of coming down. I'm like, we're going to run. Dude, I remember going to bed, hugging my pillow, like dancing. I was like, I love my life, because we're driving down the strip, and everybody else is like, fine.
Yeah, like a little tired.
That's
Yeah.
great.
What a
That's
night.
great that you guys were having a great time because I'm scared. I've never done mushrooms,
Yeah,
but I'm
they're great.
afraid that if I do, my paranoid ass is gonna be all fucking like paranoid as fuck and not.
You gotta do it with
downer.
friends.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. They're kind of Debbie Downers. sometimes.
Whatever, bitch. I'm fucking life of the party.
I think it's more about vibe than anything
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
Like, just put yourself in a good situation, a good headspace beforehand, and it'll be more conducive to you having a good ass fucking time. I think that's the thing with like hallucinogens mostly.
Yeah.
Where, like, if you're like, okay, I'm gonna have a good time, you can kind of will yourself into having a good time.
Yeah, don't do something you're going to be sitting down for a while too. It's like if you're out doing something, that's way better. But like the first time I did it and I took a big dose of mushrooms, I was just at my friend's place watching TV. And then you're like,
Yeah.
like you're just fighting internally. It's like, how's the movie? It's like, I haven't been able to see in 4 minutes. I don't know.
That reminds me of the story that our good friend, our mutual friend, he had an experience, something similar to that. He took it at Scarrison.
Oh, you want to tell that story real quick?
No, I wasn't there. Were you there?
I was there.
Oh, so you tell it. Okay.
Say it, please. Say it. I want to hear it. Say it.
So really fast, I'm definitely gonna admit names, okay? We have some friends.
I omitted names from our mushroom story.
Oh yeah. Yes, some pretty important names. Yeah, very recognizable names.
I know.
So these clowns decide they're gonna take some mushrooms and watch fucking movies, watch Chappelle Show, right? So I get off of work and I go hit them up afterwards, and these geniuses decided instead of buying orange juice, they bought whole oranges, and we're eating oranges with geniuses, right? So they're eating oranges and watching Chappelle Show. Everybody's smoking, and then fucking like we start watching Chappelle Show. We're just cracking up and laughing, and one of my friends starts coughing when he starts laughing, and he gets up and he bolts to the kitchen, and he just fucking he just yaks into the kitchen sink. And we're like, fuck, dude, like what the fuck? And I go and check, and I'm like, hey, dude, like, are you okay? And he's just hovering over the fucking sink, looking at it. And he's like, trying to grab it. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, dude, did I just throw up all my organs? Trying to put the puke
He's like, I need these still. I'm not done.
I need to put this back in.
He was seconds away from doing that, dude. I was like, those are the oranges you ate, you dumb motherfucker.
You fucking smacked his hand and he's like, hey, bitch, what are you doing?
You're like, no.
Needless to say, no more mushrooms for that guy.
Yeah, for sure.
And he was the one that advised me, like, Drew, don't ever do it.
Don't ever do that ever.
Don't ever do mushrooms. I know how you get. I know how
it's
you
just
get.
like you always get like there's the people who haven't done it before. Like I literally the last time I did a lot because I didn't do that much that last time.
No, you did. I think you did the least out of everybody.
I did. I was because the last time that I did a full dose of mushrooms, I was with buddies and none of them had done it. And I was like, don't worry, guys. I'll be your Sherpa. I'm going to take you up the mountain. Everything's going to be all good. We all took the tea that I made. And literally, everyone's like, when's it going to hit? When's it going to come on? They're all excited and shit. And then my shit hit right away. And I was fucking full liftoff. And I literally just leaned out to them and I was like, hey, guys, remember when I said I was going to help you? I can't. And then I just laid back. I full vampire coffin like I was Nosferatu.
You left them to fend for themselves. You're like, I'm on my own journey. Goodbye.
Go and enjoy your lives.
That reminds me of probably my favorite joke of yours, man. The American Werewolf in London.
Oh my
God, dude.
That's good.
I was telling my friend the other day, I was cracking up, man.
I haven't heard that one.
Oh yeah,
Just kidding.
Tell it.
Dude, I remember if we're talking back when I used to drink, I remember when I was in college, because I went to college in LA and we would always go to Dockweiler Beach. Like right by the beach, they have a bunch of fire pits. And so we'd go out there. And I remember there was one time we were having a party and I was having 4 Locos. I didn't drink. I didn't drink in high school or anything. So when I got to college, that's when I like first started a party. And I went with a bunch of people who are like from England. So they like grew up, like they drink all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I had these 4 Locos. So I'm going to tell you what I thought happened. And then I'll tell you what I was told afterwards. So we're at this. So it's at the beach. It's night. There's these bonfires, right? We're celebrating, we're having a good time. I was like, oh man, like this is so much fun. I'm feeling a little tired. I'm gonna lay down in the sand next to the fire. It'll be really nice. And then I thought I was there for 15 minutes, and then they were like, hey, we gotta go. What actually happened, I found out, is that I walked about like maybe 800 to 1,000 feet into the dark.
Oh my God.
Fell asleep at someone else's bonfire. And they found me just shivering in the sand like 3 hours later. They were just partying, hanging out, and I was like, and they found me, and I was like, that was fun. They were like, we thought you walked into the sea.
Yeah, where did our redheaded friend go?
Yeah, it's gone. I just evaporated.
The fucking beach ate him.
Yeah. One of the seals took him. They grabbed his ankle, pulled him in.
They learned
Still
what
goes out, he goes, he's coming with me.
Shit.
Heidi Klum left me. I need this one now.
Oh, that was great, bro.
He's gone.
He's
Yeah.
got taken by
They
fucking
took him.
by the singer seal, not the actual singer.
Hey, JC, I had a question, bro. The other day I was watching, I don't know what I was watching on TV, and then we changed the channel. Babylon popped up.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I saw your scene with the elephant.
Hell yeah.
When it's hitting you in the face, was that a real elephant that was hitting you in the face? No, right? Okay.
No,
okay.
no. Super weird. So I'm
It's a black guy.
That's what you would hope, right?
Oh, he was definitely black.
No, it was like a puppet.
I did check.
What was funny about it is like a puppeteer dude, right? And he's in the back, and he's got his arm in the fucking trunk.
Okay.
And he's like manipulating
His arm.
it. But it's his arm. I hope it's his fucking arm. I didn't actually
You just
see
look
him.
back and he's back there.
That's a big scene.
Don't make eye contact with me.
Do we
Pretend it's an
have
elephant.
it? Do we have it? But what they did though is like, because there's like, they wanted it to have like a sticky like front end of it, and, and they were like, oh, what are we gonna use to? Because that was the one thing that Damien did, the director. He was just like very dead set on everyone looking dirty as fuck if you weren't one of the Hollywood people. So like I wasn't a Hollywood person, so he would literally be like, and cut, JC's not dirty enough. Cover him in dirt. And then there were like 4 people who'd walk up and be like, get the dirt on him. And I'm like, oh, it's like, yeah, he needs to look dirtier. And then like there was other things too where like I tried on the costume at first and I'm like, it fits good. Like I was like, this is nice. He's like, yeah, we really need it to be tighter. I wanted to accentuate how big you are. I'm like, why do you want me to look fatter?
Yeah. You come out, you're like, hey, I don't think this fits. And he's like, and that's perfect.
Perfect. I want to
Get on
see one
camera.
of your nipples.
I can't
popping
breathe.
out. He's like, I want you to look like shit. But they fucking, it's like, it's your big break, cover him in shit. Which is funny if you know what happens in that scene.
Yeah. That was great.
So the thing they put to get stick was KY jelly.
Oh,
So there's literally like this fucking like puppeteer assistant who's just fucking fisting fucking KY into the front end of this fucking floppy elephant trunk. And then the guy's just fucking thwacking me with it.
Yeah. He's like, this is the best day ever. I'm hitting the guy.
That was what was funny because like they'd call cut and he'd be like, hey, am I hitting you too hard with it? And I'm like, no, like hit me harder with it because
And he
then
goes,
it'll
yeah.
fucking. He's like, yeah, I can't. Oh yeah.
You want me to hit you harder with this elephant cock?
Well, yeah, I did until you started whispering. Stop whispering.
Just so you know, the KY ran out 4 hours ago.
Somebody fist my trunk again.
I had to improvise.
Oh no!
A little bit of that PC, that pre-cum, baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it was funny. Yeah, so like I was telling him to hit because like like I'm supposed to be, I'm like driving a truck up a fucking mountain and like, but when we're doing those scenes, we were just fucking stationary.
Okay.
So there's dudes on the fucking truck jumping up and down so that it feels like it's
Green
moving.
screen is
No green screen. Fucking puppeteer man jiggling with his fucking arm. And then fucking the director dude who's like famous, so I'm like, I want to impress this guy. And he's on he's in the camera right here, like close, sitting next to the thing. And he's just calling action things. He's like, more, slap him again. And like shit, like, so you're like,
Spit on it, JC. Spit on it. Both hands. Twist the shaft.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
I'm close, JC. I'm close.
I directed La La Land. I'm right there.
fucking bop it. Pull it. Twist it.
Fuck, man. But yeah, it was hard to stay in it. Is all I was saying. Like it was fucking. It's like you're like, I'm pretending to be this fucking truck man, and I'm like, oh, I'm a truck man. But then there's like 2 fucking PA guys who are literally jumping up and down on the truck, but they are so not in. They're like, fucking serious. Like another tank. Oh, it was pretty funny. And then they put us up on a fucking mountain. And the truck's attached to a wire, and they're like craning us up this fucking. But we're right on the edge of a cliff. So then it went from I'm not scared at all to then they're like, all right, so yeah, you're just riding in it, no big deal. But if the thing snaps, this is what you have to do. You have to hold, cross. There's no seatbelt because it's an actual real 1920s truck. They're like, they're like, if the thing snaps, fold your arms across your chest. tuck your head. And then I'm literally like, are you about to tell me just fucking hope? Is that like, and then pray on the way down because you're not going to make it.
Basically. Holy fuck, man.
Bro, it was hectic. It was a lot of fun though.
Where did you guys film that at?
In Malibu.
Oh, that was in Malibu? Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
like in those canyons that are up there. Like
Yeah.
so fucking where there's nothing out there. So they made it look like we were in the middle of nowhere, but yeah, it was fucking.
That's cool. I would have never guessed it was Malibu. I would have thought you were somewhere else, bro. That's cool.
No, yeah, it was right there.
That's badass. Have you guys seen that scene?
No.
No?
I haven't seen that
Babylon?
movie,
Dude, you guys
man.
in Babylon, bro.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, it's
First scene in the movie, which
First
is so
scene.
Yeah.
sick.
Oh, really?
When
It's
I saw
sick,
it in
dude.
The first
theaters,
line of the whole movie.
yeah, seeing it in theaters, and then the first thing you see is like your friend's face on this big movie. It's so sick.
That's so dope.
awesome,
That's
man.
Badass. Congrats on that, man.
Thank
Sick.
you so much.
That's
Yeah,
awesome, man.
I was very stoked on it. Like even when it happened, like I was like, oh, it's very small. It's like small, and then we shot a bunch of shit, and it was pretty cool. But I guess the first cut was like fucking 4.5 hours. So a lot of my stuff got cut, but at the same time, what they put on it, it's fucking great, and it's great.
That's
awesome,
dope, yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It didn't get as much credit as it deserves, right?
Bro, I thought it was such a good movie. People panned it pretty hard. I think that it's going to be a cult classic. It's going to be one of those movies people go back and watch and go, it was fucking good.
I feel like that's been happening recently. People go back and they're just like, this movie was great. I don't think it's maybe it's because he did La La Land.
Yeah.
People were like, you know, when the hype gets pushed up so much,
Yes.
it's like even if it was perfect, people wouldn't have thought. And I thought the movie was incredible. I loved it. But I think, people watching it, they were like, oh, this isn't La La Land Part 2?
Yeah,
It's
they were like, why aren't people tap dancing and shit like that?
Yeah.
Because he also did Whiplash, right?
He did Whiplash
Yeah,
too.
Whiplash.
So again, there's musical elements in it, but it's way more about Hollywood. Yeah. And I think also what I think they should do is release that long cut that he did and just put it out on Netflix as a 1 and 2. Because I think people would eat that shit up because that's kind of the way he fucking wrote the script. It's like the first half of it's like the journey towards something, and then the other half is like the journey down.
Oh, wow.
So it's like I think that they could cut it in half and make it something really, and use everything they shot. I just think it would be cool. Yeah.
I think
we
it's
get
funny
more
you say
JC?
that. What was it again?
We get more JC in it that way.
I would love a little more JC in anything. You know what I
Man,
mean?
that'd be great, man.
Yeah, and especially if they wrote me a check for it, right?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, and the reason I asked is because the other day at work, we were talking about Joker. They were like,
Yeah.
hey, have you seen Joker? I was like, I've seen Joker. Like, no, the second one was like, yeah, dude, I loved it personally.
The second
But
one?
I liked it. But a lot of people were saying, oh, I didn't like it because it was a musical, it was boring,
Yeah.
this and that, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, yeah, if you actually like watched it, it was good. But the only thing that kind of fucked with me was the ending. I was like, that's the ending. But other than that, I liked the musical part. It was cool. But I thought it was a decent movie.
I liked it, man.
Yeah.
There were,
I still haven't seen it. So.
Me neither. I haven't seen
there
it.
were ups and downs for me. I personally didn't like it.
Okay.
It just felt very much like Todd Phillips was like, hey, you guys like Joker? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Okay. I can see it. I can see it.
I think that's what he said, wasn't it? It was basically,
Yeah, basically.
Because all those dudes like identifying with Joker, the first Joker, like, oh, I'm just
Yeah.
like him. Like, bro, that's not the point of this movie.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't the
No.
point. Because I really liked the first movie. This one, I didn't. There were a lot of little things. The ending specifically, I didn't like because
Yeah.
it was literally like everyone was like, "Oh, is this going to happen?" And he was like, "No, that'll never happen. I'll never do that." And then he just did it.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Oh, that's shitty."
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like how we're trying to not spoil a fucking old ass movie at this point.
That's true.
It's good. It's already past.
Yeah.
It's spoiler prime.
So you guys gotta watch it. You guys gotta watch it.
It's on HBO?
I believe the last time. I think it's on Max. Yeah.
Okay, I definitely won't watch it.
You fucker.
I'm
Let
not
me think
gonna
about
watch
it. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
My neck, that's the one I watched recently that I fucking Companion.
Oh, I heard about that
That
one.
shit was fire. Did you guys see Barbarian?
Yeah, that one's tripped out, man.
That same director or same fucking writer, producers or whatever. It was fucking amazing.
That's very nice, man.
Yeah, very cool. And then
Yeah, Barbarian was crazy, man. That was a crazy fucking movie.
yeah, bro. So this one is fucking, it's fantastic. It's so good. I don't want to give anything away from it because if you go in blind, it's fucking amazing. So it's just in theaters. And then the other one that's coming out is a Monkey.
The Monkey, I was just going to say that.
Monkey.
I didn't see that one, man.
That's the other horror movie that I'm fucking excited to see just because the dude directed Long Legs. Anybody see that shit?
Yeah, Long Legs was... I have my feelings about Long Legs.
It's a divisive film.
I love the idea. I love the concept. I even love the way it was executed. But it just lacked something for me. I don't know what it lacked. It lacked
There
something.
are like, so for me, I like 3/4 of that movie. I was like, this is the fucking greatest movie I've ever fucking watched. And then the ending, I was like, oh, so close.
The ending felt like a cop out for
It
what
did
they were
feel like
making.
a-
It was like the whole
yes.
time I was like, wow, this is cool. And then that part happened, and I was like, oh, what? That it just felt like it just took it so far out of like the realism that I was like, okay, well now I don't like it.
There's so many things. Like, cause I just wanted it to be. I wanted there to be a real life explanation, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh shit, okay, it can be the devil, but then like make it the devil, and then they were like, it's the devil, but not really the devil. Really.
I thought the twit. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. But go for it. It's all good.
No, yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
They don't watch shit like that either.
I thought it was just enough that if he had been in the house, I thought that was enough of a twist the whole time that he had been there. But then they added all like the possession stuff, and it was like, well, now this is all just like
a little too much.
A little too much.
A little too much.
Maybe they couldn't realize how to end it, or maybe the studio got a little bit too involved. Who knows? Who knows what happened?
Maybe. I also think that probably what happened is they started shooting that sequence where he's being interrogated by her, and Nicolas Cage was like, I think that I should smash my fucking face into the table until I die. And then they were like,
they're like, all right, Nick, whatever.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
We know you're going to do it regardless, so just go ahead.
yeah. I love Face Off, so I guess do whatever.
That's like in the case. It's like every time someone like just tries to fucking say like, no, Nick, we shouldn't do it. I stole the Declaration.
I don't know, but I'm excited about that Wolfman. Have you guys seen it?
Have you guys seen it? I saw Wolfman. It was good.
I haven't seen it yet.
A lot.
Yeah?
I liked it a lot. It's the guy who, the director, that's the guy who co-wrote Saw.
Oh, okay.
And it was good. It was good.
And what's the other one that's coming out soon? The Unicorn, I believe?
Death of the Unicorn.
Death of the Unicorn. Yeah, Death of the Unicorn. There we go. That one. That's with Paul Rudd, right?
Yeah. And I think it isn't the setup of it that it's like a fucking real, like, horrifying unicorn.
Some shit like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I want to watch that one, bro.
I want to see that Tim Robinson fucking.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh yes,
the one with him and
with
Paul
the brothers.
Rudd?
Yeah, with Paul Rudd. Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's what the Tom Robinson.
I think you should leave.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They're brothers.
Like a horror movie.
They're brothers or something like that. Yeah.
It looks funny as
It's
fuck.
like a horror movie mixed with a fucking comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the trailer makes it look like it's in this. It's gonna be like one long "I think you should leave" sketch where it's like his awkward behavior, but it's in like a full, like it's an A24 movie, so it's like gonna be like weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one, bro.
I've been sleeping under a rock. I'm missing everything, man.
I just hope he brings his hat with
the
safari flag. Makes a cameo in the movie or some shit.
I can't think of the name of the actor, but anytime they fucking use him, it's the guy who's like, he's always sweaty and he's always yelling. You know which guy I'm talking about?
Oh, Connor something.
Oh my God. That guy
The guy who's like, how do they get the
dude.
planes to go so fast? Yeah, I can't remember his last name. It's Connor something.
He's always the one, he's like the guy who's like trying to buy porn out of his trunk.
Yeah.
Like,
The honk if you're horny.
Oh, yeah, that guy,
Following him around. He's like,
I am horny.
what's that dude's name?
Amazing.
See, my favorite one is he's like, do any of these fuckers ever jump out of the fucking wall and take like a huge fucking cum shot?
We did the tour of the fucking house.
Yeah.
It's the adult tour.
So you're saying I can swear, but every time I swear, you get mad at me. So you see how I'm like,
He starts crying.
yeah,
at
this
you.
dude, Connor O'Malley.
Connor O'Malley.
That dude
look
is so fucking funny. Because I went through it. Because if you guys like, I think you should leave. Go back on Netflix because the whole series is on it. Detroiters.
I just started watching Detroiters.
Detroiters is
great.
fucking amazing.
I haven't seen that shit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
I'm gonna have to
literally
go.
like it's like a sitcom, but made by Tim Robinson, and it's the same humor base.
Yeah.
So if you like, I think you should leave. You'll eat that shit up. The one thing I'll say about Detroiters, the only bad thing is that it just fucking ends.
Yeah.
Like, that's the bummer. Like you're watching it and you're like, you get into season 2 and you're like, I hope this goes fucking forever.
Yeah.
And then you just watch one episode and they're like, bye.
Yeah.
Canceled.
No.
God damn.
That's how I felt about the Last Man on Earth. I think. With
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about that one.
Oh,
It
with
just
Will
stopped.
Forte?
Yeah,
Will Forte.
dude, I was so bummed out with that ending. I was like, man, you're gonna end it just like that.
Dude,
Never
Will,
came back.
Will
Never brought
Forte
it back.
sketch, and I think you should leave when he's the baby that comes
my
back for
God.
for the Revenge of the Flight. He's like, I'm gonna cry the whole flight. Hey, you're in the wrong seat. What? No, I paid for this seat.
And then it just zooms out on him.
He's
and
like,
fucking-
dude, that show.
Fucking, he wanted revenge like 35 years later. Man.
I love how he fucking looks fucking like he's got like that old stringy fucking
Yeah, he's got like his forehead is huge. Just like,
dress him up in this weird fucking costume. The thing I heard about with Will Forte that just happened is that he made a movie where he was representing Wile E. Coyote.
In court, yeah.
In court, suing the Acme Corporation.
That's fucking awesome.
for all the fucking, like, he had, like, they sold him all these traps and it never caught the Roadrunner. And I'm like, what a great concept. They shot the whole movie and then they just shelved it.
Yeah, they scrapped it.
What?
Yeah, he's
Never
pissed, bro.
coming
He's
out.
pissed,
Yeah, he
man.
was
He's
super
upset.
What the fuck?
And it just happened recently too.
Yeah, and he said it's fucking fantastic. He's like, literally like, I don't understand why they're not putting it out.
Dude, fucking Hollywood, man.
Is there an avenue like to circumvent that, like go around?
I don't think so.
With something that with that big of an IP, I feel like if it's like a movie they sold, maybe, but because like
They own.
the cartoons are like the big companies own them, it's like without them getting some sort of sign off, which they won't.
They won't. Just because they own, like, Warner Brothers is like, we own it, fuck you.
And now if they release it, it'll make them look dumb. So
Exactly, because they
I think
made
it's
a
just shelved.
decision like that.
I was excited about that one.
We're talking about the Acme Corporation, right?
Yeah, they're fucking. They faked the moon landing, and they're making sure that Roadrunner don't get fucking picked up. What's the Roadrunner hiding? That's my question. All right,
Real dramatic music.
Welcome to the Bro Red, Red Monroe podcast.
that coyote's putting something in the water.
Just turn your head.
Tags.
Anyway, let's destroy Social Security. Moving on.
Look, man, wild times.
Dragon's Gate. I thought Elmer Fudd was a little queer. I saw that list. I never trusted that.
You know, Daffy Duck, he's a pedophile.
He was on the flights. Did you see the flight logs? Daffy Duck. He was on the flights.
He was on the flight.
Check the logs. Bill Gates, Daffy Duck. They were roommates.
It's terrible.
Oh my God.
That's why Acme doesn't want this movie coming out.
It all makes sense. It all makes sense.
The fucking Alex joke.
Oh, that was
God,
awesome. That
Daffy
was fucking
Duck. He was
awesome.
on
Our
the
viewers are
flights.
gonna go down the rabbit hole on that one.
Check the logs.
My aunt's gonna be like, "What's Infowars, mijo?"
Fucking awesome. Hey, Noah, I have a question for you, Noah.
Yeah.
What's one thing that people are generally surprised to find out about you?
Ooh. Yeah, let's get to know Noah.
Yeah.
His first time on the Broman Road.
Let's ask
How
him a
old
couple
I am
questions.
usually?
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, all right. I think
Yes.
let's take a guess.
All right, I'll take a guess.
Guessing game?
Let's play a guessing game. I'll go first. I think he looks about 28.
Okay.
Pull it out.
Whip that shit out,
Whip
boy.
that shit out. I'll tell you how old you are.
He's gonna count the rings. He's gonna count the rings. He's gonna count the rings.
This is an old tree.
We have one.
This is
We
an
have
old
one
tree.
guess in. Is it Price is Right rules? So if you go over,
He's got the red wood, bro.
I'm gonna say 1 year old. 1 year old.
He's got that red wood.
All right. How old do you get, Drew? How old do you think he is?
I'm gonna say 34.
What did you say?
I said 28.
Fuck. I'm gonna go with median 32.
I'll go with $1, Bob.
no, and Noah reveal.
26.
Oh, hell, 20s, baby.
You went over.
I know, but
but
I
he
was
was
closest.
close.
I was closest.
But it's just when he said people are generally surprised. Like I'm thinking, dude,
Oh,
he's
you
old.
went over.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Well, that's the thing
So
is
I
like,
was
because most of the people I hang out with, all my friends are in their 30s.
Okay.
And so
Yeah,
I'm just hanging. I'm always at comedy clubs and stuff like that. So people are like,
Hell yeah.
"Oh, you're an old soul," and I'm like, "I'm 26. I'm an idiot."
Nice, dude.
I don't know. Yeah.
Damn, bro, you are young.
Dude,
Yeah.
I can't. I feel like that's always when I would hang out with these guys because I was always like younger, but people always thought that I was older too.
Yeah, it's you when you like just hang out with people that are older, you just like
Yeah.
communicate at that level. It's like that people just think that, and they're
Nice.
like, "Yeah, you remember when we were in college?" It's like, well, yeah, I was in elementary school, but yeah, for sure. I'll play along for sure.
Well, I think it's just it's an interesting way for a lot of people to be like, "Oh, you don't suck." Most young people suck, and it's
True.
very cool.
Yeah, no, yeah.
That is
Yeah,
true.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is true.
Shout out to Paul and shit. Our boy Paul.
Yeah, dude. He's the
you
coolest
young-
21-year-old I know.
Hey, you
cool as
fucking
fuck, man.
suck, Paul. I don't know you, but you fucking suck, dude.
Sorry,
love him. You
22.
love him.
22-year-old. He's the coolest 22-year-old I know, bro. Straight up.
I like how you're like, people love him. No, JC, you're going to lose a lot of fans right now.
The podcast fans come for you.
Pitchforks and shit.
He's great.
Hold up, bro. Is that guy talking shit about fucking Paul? dude?
Got the
There
whole
goes Shanky.
northeast after you.
Yeah, I know. A bunch of cholos
Don't
come out.
upset the northeast.
Dude, you're doing a show and it's just silence. You go, "What's the problem?" It's like, "Where what you said about Paul?"
We're here for Paul, dude.
Hey, Paul's in the audience, fool.
Oh, you think you could show up, talk shit wearing a fucking rug at this fucking...
But check yourself, homie.
So where'd you grow up, Noah?
I grew up in Tucson, Arizona.
Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah. I was
Nice.
gonna say earlier, it's very similar with like the cold and stuff there. I remember like because it would be so cold at night and then it would get so hot during the day. It would be a nightmare when I go to school because I pick out an outfit that would be like for the cold, and then halfway through the day I'm sweating my ass off and I gotta take it off, and I look like dude, I was such an emo kid. I was wearing the skinniest skinny jeans, like small shirts, like Converse and all that stuff, and I was like, I hate sweating. Like I'm trying to be mysterious. It would suck, dude.
Fucking writing poetry over here, dude.
Yeah, I just have my headphones in on the bus and I'm just listening to 3 Days Grace. I hate everything about you.
Every little hoodie on and shit.
Yeah.
Little hair to the. He's got the long sleeves, but with the fucking thumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The thumbs out and
that
shit.
was me wearing 3 belts. They're just all slightly. It's like a shitty anime cowboy, just
All
fucking.
different lengths.
All just like studded, Yeah. Yeah, I had braces too.
I hope they don't get
nice.
tangled.
Oh, let's go.
That's a hell of a combo,
Let's
dude.
go.
Yeah.
And then top it off with the red hair. I love it,
Dude.
I love it.
Yeah, just getting. I'm sunburnt always. Just my neck is always red.
What he's trying to say is he fucks.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Listen, normally I'd yes and any bit, but I don't want to lie to the people. Okay.
Hell yeah. Let's go ahead.
No. You would have seen me and would have been like, put that poor kid in the hospital. He's melting.
Oh my god, that's so fucking.
So you're born and raised in Tucson.
Yeah.
And then at what age did you get into comedy?
So right after high school, so when I was in high school, I auditioned for an acting school in LA. So that's why I left Arizona. I moved out to LA. While I was in acting school, I started doing stand-up. Like a friend of mine, who's one of my best friends now, he was like, you should try doing this. I told him a story. He was like, that's hilarious. Try doing stand-up. And then I started doing it. And then like I still act, I've still done stuff, but that kind of took a back seat. Now it's been more like I figured out I like performing, but my favorite way to perform is stand-up. And so that's like my whole life now. Like I'll do other stuff, but like stand-up is the priority. So it's cool that I get to go.
Dude was
with
on
him and just-
fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Holy
I
shit!
was,
Shut
yeah.
up!
Yeah.
Which
Wow.
episode, dude?
So this last season that just
Yeah.
came out, the final season, I'm in the first episode.
Oh,
Do you watch it?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in a hotel in Atlanta, and I work in the hotel, and it was crazy. This is my first time being on
The
TV.
one where they toss the keys? Is that the? Oh,
I don't remember.
I
It's
remember the
like
part.
he's wearing
What's
these
funny is
glasses and he's
he
trying to
looks
find.
very different. than-
I look very different,
Yeah,
but it was my first time on TV, and the scene is just me and Larry David. So it was like kind of intimidating. But yeah, I saw
Awesome.
it was
Not
crazy.
even an
he
extra
kills it.
bad.
And they let you improv a little bit too, right?
Yeah, a little bit, because most of my stuff is like I'm kind of the straight man, like driving the scene where it's supposed to go, and then
Yeah.
Larry does whatever he's around it.
Yeah.
But it was so funny because the scene is like the whole point of the scene is he's like trying to find where breakfast is in the hotel, and I'm like, I'll walk with you, and he's like, I don't want you to do that, and I was like, no, come on, it'll be fun, and then we're just walking awkwardly down the hall in silence, not knowing what to talk about, and it was so funny. The director and everybody who works on that show is so nice, so funny. And he's like, all right, so you're kind of uncomfortable. You don't really know what to say to this guy. It's very awkward. And I was like, great, because that's how I feel. And I was like, what do I have to say to Larry? I was like, I'm an idiot.
Got it. Check.
And so it was just like this awkward, and I had to do an accent, and I didn't know until a little bit before. That was the fun part. I auditioned without a Southern
Like
accent.
a Southern Atlanta
Yeah, 'cause
accent?
yeah, so I auditioned without it, and then
that's interesting.
couple days
Yeah.
before we shot, because I auditioned through like my stand-up tapes.
You kind of just did you, yeah.
And then I did just a self tape, no accent. And then a couple days before, they were like, "Hey, if you can do a Southern accent, not a deal breaker if you can't, but try it when you get to set, and we'll just see how it goes." So I go into it thinking I'm gonna try it, they're gonna hate it, and then I'll just do
they're
a
gonna
regular.
send me the fuck
And then
home,
I
yeah.
did it, and he went, "Yeah, that'll work." And I went, "Ah, fuck, I got to do it all day now." And so then I had to think about it.
Can we hear it? Can we hear it?
I mean, it was just something subtle like this. Like I was, I
mean,
was
it's
like,
spot
"Hey,
on.
welcome in," and it was just something little. Like, and the cool part is like because they cut some of it, they cut a lot, like because it's a lot of improvising, a lot of different stuff. But like Larry was so cool, but I was worried because I was, it was my first time on TV. I was like, they might just cut this. I don't even know if they use it, but it was an important part in the scene. And so they kept it in, and it was really cool that it's like I was in like it's like a full bit, like it's a bit in the show. It's not just like a passing thing. It's like my scene just makes sense on its own, and I thought that was super fun. It was really cool.
That's so fucking awesome. That's fucking dope as
he
hell.
might not.
Thank you,
He
thank
might
you.
like
That's
he's getting
great.
older. He might not ever do another thing. So like you having footage,
That's
Yeah,
a
badass.
scene
Yeah.
with Larry
Larry
David,
David,
so
bro.
funny.
fucking-
What JC's trying to say without saying, I'll say, is that Larry David might die soon. Just get in there, David. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Dude, I felt
David.
bad. I had to lie to the costume people. I felt so bad because I don't really watch. I hadn't really seen the show. I watched it because I don't really watch like comedy TV that much. I don't know. I like serious stuff. I appreciate it, but I hadn't really. I watched some episodes before to figure it out. But when I was getting fitted for my costume, they were like, "And how crazy is it to be on Curb? I mean, what a classic!" And I go, "I mean, it's so ridiculous." and they're like, "What's your favorite episode?" And I'm like, "Oh gosh, I just love
Can't
them.
pick
I just
one.
love the show.
So many,
I
so
love
many.
the show. Yeah.
Should have just said the one with Shaq.
Yeah.
Or
They were at
the Palestinian
Staples
chicken.
Center.
They're at the Staples Center, and he trips Shaq.
And then he's taking a shot in the dark. He has no idea if Shaq's been on.
Yeah.
I love JB, dude.
Dude,
Oh,
JB
dude,
Smooth's
JB's
fucking.
He's awesome,
he's
man.
fucking great.
So the best episode's the Palestinian chicken one. Have you guys seen that one? Where they're obviously Jewish, but they love this Palestinian chicken. So they start going and they bring their friend, the big tall guy that always wears a yarmulke. I forgot his name. He comes out quite a bit. So he shows up to the Palestinian chicken and he's wearing his yarmulke. But they're like, Larry David's like, you got to, his little Larry David. He's like, you got to take it off. And then so
Super Dave.
Yeah, is that his name?
It's Super Dave.
Super Dave.
It's Dave, the guy who did he was like the fake stunt guy.
Yes, that guy.
Whatever
Yeah.
thing in the 90s. Yeah.
So they're having an argument about him taking off the yarmulke, and he's trying to take it off, and he just storms off, but the whole fucking restaurant is looking at them, and they start fucking cheering. Yeah, he gets it. And they walk in, and they're like fucking heroes to him. It's so funny, man.
Yeah, JB did my first thing ever that I got on was Real Husbands of Hollywood on BET,
BET,
and JB Smooth was the driving force of me being on that show, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah. I didn't have any fucking lines or anything, but what the concept was is that he has a pool party every year, but he only invites people who have worse bodies than him. So
Wow, what's the casting call for that shit? My God, man, you look disgusting. You got it. Let's go.
Bring in them porkers. Literally, there was somebody just playing a fucking trombone when I went.
Oh, Jesus.
They were in the back. They were doing it for everybody. Everyone who walked into the casting call.
Funny, man. Oh, good shit, man. Just my hair.
Yeah, it's a little fucked up. My bad. My bad, dude. I just noticed it.
That's looking out for you.
I just noticed it. My bad,
I'm
dude.
gonna take care of him.
There we go. Perritos only. Shout to Concrete Live. Shout to Concrete Live.
Concrete and shit for the fucking hat.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh man, good shit, man. So what do you guys got on the horizon, man? What's coming up?
Yeah.
Because wait, you were just recently. Tell people where you at recently before El Paso.
I was just in Boise, and then he was in Portland.
Yeah, I was in Portland.
He does a really cool show.
Yeah, I did. My buddy Mike Falzone has this show called Surrounded, and what it is the comic is in the middle, the audience sits around, and you can't do any material. It's all crowd work, so you have to talk to the audience. It's so fun. He does this. It started in LA, but he does it like all over now, and it was so fun. So I went with him to do it in Portland, and so I did 20 minutes of all crowd work. So like,
so fun.
I couldn't prepare anything, and then it was me and two other people, him included, and then at the end we all did 30 together. It was one of the funnest things ever. It was crazy, but it was super cool. So that's what I did last weekend. It was so fun.
And then Boise, Idaho was, just punk rock white people. Let's go. They were
A lot of potatoes.
They were like, bring the potatoes, bring the party. No, that was really great.
The russet potatoes.
It was really, really fun.
Yeah.
Really cool little club. It's called the Lounge at the End of the Universe. Really, I had a blast. It was so much fun. And then me and him are in Manteca, California.
Deaf Puppies Comedy
Deaf
Club.
Puppy Comedy Club.
Okay.
That is the, let's see,
It's the 8th and 9th?
7th and 8th.
7th and 8th.
7th and 8th.
March,
So
okay.
if you are in the California area, it's near Sacramento, I believe.
Yeah,
is where
more
Manteca
northern.
is. Yeah.
Manteca?
Manteca.
Lard,
Manteca?
California.
I think I'm
We'll
saying
see.
it
We'll
right.
keep
I
you
don't
posted
know.
if-
If I'm fucking it up, just look up Deaf Puppy. So yeah, that's going on, and then we're in Vegas. But there's a chance I gotta cancel to Vegas. I don't know.
I don't think I'm going to that.
Oh, you're not gonna go?
No.
You haven't decided? I offered.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
This just in, everybody. breaking
news on the Bro Monroe
news.
Show.
We'll
With
forget
James
shit.
Fry too.
Yeah.
So I can't say it, but I think there's a chance I book something that is pretty cool, but I can't reveal it right now. But when it happens, I'll send an update.
Hell yeah,
Send a
dude.
video, and you can
Hell
tag
yeah.
it right into this bitch. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Keep tuned in. Keep tuned in.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
doing Marvin the Martian.
The Acme Corporation has brought me in.
You've been subpoenaed by the Acme
I've been
Corporation.
subpoenaed.
Oh shit.
They were like, look, just fucking erase the flight logs and you're in. You're in. Just get Daffy off the list.
You're the reason we got to take our shoes off in the airport, motherfucker.
Super pissed.
You're the reason.
Good
Dude,
shit, man.
speaking of flight logs, I just started watching Lost recently.
Oh,
Have you guys seen that shit?
Dude,
Yeah,
I
I was
haven't.
on it, dude.
I've been in.
Hurley, my boy Hurley.
Yeah, bro, I was fucking on that for fucking 9 seasons.
Dude, that show
What
is
are you talking
fucking
about?
crazy. Like so far, I'm on I think second season. I'm sorry, it's wild. Like
It gets crazier, man.
it's
It
a
gets
weird
crazy.
ass
I
show
never
at
got
first.
into that. I
Yeah.
never got into
Me neither.
that.
I was always so intimidated because when everybody talks about it, they're like, it's the greatest show
Yeah.
ever. And that shit makes me feel like I get nervous. I'm
Yeah.
like, should I start it?
It is not
Yeah.
the greatest show ever.
No?
It is very entertaining. It's very sci-fi.
I feel that way
yeah.
about Breaking Bad.
I
People were
couldn't
fucking-
watch it.
They were so amped about Breaking Bad. Everyone was pitching Breaking Bad. I'm like, if you're not into crime shows, then you're not gonna fucking like it. Like my buddy
is true.
Chris Cope loves fucking gangster
Hate
movies.
that guy. You're at Chris?
Chris
Pussy?
Cope,
I'm just kidding.
bitch. No, he fucking loves gangster movies, and this motherfucker will just rewatch The fucking Irishman. It's like a fucking 8.5 hour
didn't like
movie.
that
Dude, that movie fucking took me like 4 fucking tries.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie.
I
through it,
can't
bro.
fucking watch it because
I didn't like
every scene where fucking Robert De Niro is like CGI'd to look 40, if you watch him, he moves like he's fucking 80. There's like a scene where he's like supposed to be whooping this guy's ass, but you could hear him going like,
Dude, he had a kid at 80.
listen, just because you can nut doesn't mean you should.
Just because you can cream pie doesn't mean you should cream pie.
Here, everybody.
Everyone's just getting that visual. Or what?
I'll get that visual later on
Hey,
tonight.
look, that's a good one. Just because you can nut doesn't mean you should.
That's a good one.
So the thing, I mean, with us, like we all love crime movies down here on the border next to the once murder capital of the world. That's why we're into fucking crime. All our lives are crime. You know what I mean?
I got you.
I think the reason I kind of did like Breaking Bad, I just saw that one like maybe last year, like fully, was because I could relate to it just because of all the connections to El Paso.
sure,
I
for sure.
think that's why. But dude, I think Better Call Saul, which this motherfucker got me into,
much fucking better.
so much better,
I've
dude.
heard a
Better
lot of
Call
people
Saul was
say it's
great,
bad.
dude. It was
I
great.
heard.
Do you
It's
have
great.
to watch Breaking Bad for? No, it's
You don't have to, but I mean,
I know he's involved, but
Yeah,
like,
it's the same universe.
Better Call
That's
Saul's
a
a prequel.
They
Yeah.
released something where you can
Yes.
you can watch episode per episode. Like okay, watch this episode.
That
and
got
then-
me more excited.
Oh
okay,
shit!
okay.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
It's like an
You
outline,
can watch
bro.
the whole thing. You
Yeah.
can watch what episode
Yeah.
to start with, and then go.
So
through
I
the
think
whole
maybe I want to
thing.
try to attempt to do that.
That
I
sounds
don't know,
fun.
So
I just
we'll
want
Watch
to attempt
Better
to
Call
do that.
Saul until a certain episode, and
Yeah.
then you watch all
Breaking
of
Bad.
Breaking
Bad,
Bad,
and then you come
and
back.
then you
And
go
then-
back.
Yeah.
So we'll put it this way: Breaking Bad is all the same directors, the creators, everybody's the same people, right? With Breaking Bad, they were really good at it. But when Better Call Saul came out, they perfected their craft.
Got it.
So it's a much more polished,
much
more intricate, much more in depth product, man. It's
I love
so good.
I love
it's so
Bob
good.
Odenkirk so much.
Dude, I
He's
love Bob
amazing.
Odenkirk, man.
Yeah.
On
He's
that show,
hilarious.
the movie Nobody, or that's
Mr. Nobody?
No, is it
Oh,
Nobody?
no,
It's called
Nobody.
The
Yeah.
one that's like
Where he's a-
connected to John Wick. Yeah.
Where he's a badass dude. That was a great movie too. I
Bro,
like
if you
that
liked
one.
that one, check out the other one that just came out. It's called Love Hurts, and it's got the kid. He's not a kid anymore. They like brought him back. He was in fucking Temple of Doom, and he was
Everything
in
Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he just won an Oscar recently, right?
Yeah. So it's his
Yes.
first movie since doing that one.
and he's
or
the
like big
lead, and he kills it.
He's like an Indian kid or some shit.
He's a
No.
like,
He's I think he's
Asian,
He might be Korean.
Korean.
What's
yeah.
the name of the movie?
one. Don't look him out. You judge him.
He's like, don't fucking don't.
Southeast Asian.
He's absolutely Asian. But yeah, he was in Indiana Jones, and he was in Goonies.
The Goonies, yeah.
And then he was
There
in
you go.
everything, everywhere, all at
Yeah,
once.
Everything Everywhere All at Once. You
What-
keep
what-
like on the PR, your PR person.
Everything,
What was
everything,
what
All at
was the
Once.
name of the movie?
It's called Love
Love
Hurts.
Hurts.
Love
It just
It's
came out.
got Marshawn Lynch in it too.
Marshawn Lynch.
Oh,
fucking-
that's right,
hey,
dude.
And literally said, Beast Mode fucking murders it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Beast
Mode,
Mode
yeah.
murders it.
He was really funny in that. What was that show that Will It's the guy from Arrested Development. Didn't he have that prank show?
Will Arnett.
Will Arnett. What was that one where it was like they were trying to solve crimes and they would have celebrities on it? Remember?
Oh shit, no.
They had
It's
like
all improv.
Tiffany Haddish. It's like it's all improv. Jason Bateman did it.
They bring on like a guest, and they're the only person who plays themselves.
Yeah, they don't know what's happening and they're trying to solve a
It's on
crime.
Netflix.
And Marshawn Lynch, I think, was like the funniest episode.
I mean, he kills it. I think he actually has like a really like a career in acting stuff going forward. Like that's how good he was in Love the Hurts.
They just announced he's going to be on Euphoria.
Bro, I bet
Oh, that's right.
And a lot of people, the memes are saying, I hope he replaces Fesco, RIP, but they're saying, I hope he replaces Fesco, and they don't acknowledge the race change, nothing. I was like, bro, I was fucking dying, dude.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I think what's dope about Marshawn is that he's just him.
He's himself, yeah.
But that's the thing with acting and shit. Like as long as the role is like makes sense for the person, it works. And that's what happens in like Love Hurts. Like there's scenes where you know for a fact the guy, because they pair him up. He's like a hitman with another guy, and you can just tell that he probably wasn't sticking all the way to the script, but their interplay is better because of it. Because he's just talking like Marshawn, and then the other guy's probably still doing his own thing, but just playing off it, and their vibe is fucking hilarious. They're really good together. Because like his the sidekick who's with him is like going through a divorce.
Okay.
And then Marshawn's like trying to talk him through it. So it's like Marshawn Lynch as your therapist. Fucking great. Fantastic. Perfect. I'm like, that's who I want as my therapist. He's like, get better, dog. And you're like, yeah, dude.
Is that with your AMC thing?
You better believe it. I'm going to plug it again. AMC A-list, please come at your boy. Come at your boy.
Pause.
I got a new bit about it.
Do what at your boy?
Come at your boy. Represent me. I represent you. AMC A-list. You can get, it's fucking $23.99 a month. You get 3 movies a week. You can't miss.
Changed
You can
it.
see the movies. I changed the voice, yeah.
No, they changed it's 4 movies a week now.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. No.
Not yet.
That change comes in May.
All right. Sorry.
Check your paperwork.
Stop it, guys. Stop it.
I
see it.
Dude, I'm bummed out because the only AMC theater that was on my side of town closed recently.
It's far.
And now the the only one left in town is on the other side in the Northeast. It's far, but man, last time I went to watch the Gladiator 2.
You got shot at.
No, I didn't get shot at, but dude, those lines were fucking crazy for the concessions, bro. But I mean, I did get the commemorative bucket and all that, but it was dope. Did you guys like the Gladiator?
So like for me, it was one of those where I enjoyed it later. I watched it the first time. I think I was just too fucking high.
Okay.
And it was very cool. Like, so there were like the scenes where I'm like, oh shit, man, they had sharks in fucking Greece or wherever the fuck the Rome.
Grease, you thought you were watching Mamma Mia.
I was so fucking high. I'm literally like, oh my god, fucking, what the fuck are they doing to Sparta, dog?
Did you guys watch that film?
I haven't
No?
seen it now.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I
What do
thought
you
it was
think?
Cheeks. I thought it was so bad. I don't know. Like I straight hole. No, it was, I thought it was fine. I just felt like I liked Denzel. I thought Denzel was fun and interesting to watch, but it felt like there was too many things going on. They should have simplified it so much. I thought like, I don't know. I thought the bad guys, they pick one. It's like they had some and then another. I just think it was like, I don't know. I thought all the performances were
scattered
good,
in a sense,
but I
like-
just thought the script felt scattered. So it was like,
What's funny is for me is the Denzel was the thing that kept taking me out of it because everyone in the movie's like, and Maximus was the one who cared for all of us, and we stand for Maximus. And then Denzel was like, man, let me tell you something about Maximus. Like, you're like, why aren't you doing an accent? Everyone in the movie is like English for no reason.
Yeah.
And then Denzel was like, King
Careful.
Kong ain't got shit on me. He's like, careful.
careful.
He was literally just being Denzel, you know? Oh, it's going to get clipped out. That careful. Clipped into a clip now. Careful. Careful.
Yeah, I thought it was entertaining, but I was just
I
like,
think it's fantastic performance.
yeah, I was a little bummed on it.
For sure, I felt the same way.
It's because we have such high expectations for something like that.
For IP.
I mean,
For IP, things that have already happened or callbacks and things like that.
So everyone's already like, oh man, the build up. So it's a here. And when it doesn't build up to that, you're like,
Yeah, I
those
think
member
with
berries.
Star Wars too, same thing when all the new ones came out. It's like I'm kind of just tired of movies that are just like nods. It's like, oh, remember the old one? It's like, yeah, do something like interesting. Like, of course we all remember the original Gladiator, but them always being like, remember this from the first movie? It's like, yeah, I did, motherfucker. Make this one memorable too. Don't just remind me how memorable the first one was.
It's like when the Star Wars came out, Noah said to me, he was like, "How could there be a black stormtrooper? That doesn't make sense."
You know what? And that would have landed if you hadn't said Stormtrooper wrong.
I said stormtrooper. Damn it!
So get the fuck out of here.
Shit.
I thought the casting was incredible.
And
he's lying.
Of the new Star Wars movies,
It's true.
man,
We
the
weren't
one
even
that's
buddies back then.
the one that's fucking amazing was Rogue One, man. Like hands down.
I love Rogue
It's
One.
the best movie they made in a long time.
It was so good. And
We're gonna have to get together and watch it.
I've only seen.
You haven't seen Rogue One?
I've
You
only.
haven't
I've
seen
only
any Star Wars?
No.
never seen any
Wait.
Star Wars.
I've seen the first two, like the
heard
originals,
that.
but
Yeah.
other than that, I haven't seen.
Like
it.
the
I haven't seen
older
one.
ones?
The older ones, the older
Actually,
ones.
those are the only two
It
you
works
need
great.
to watch
Yeah.
for Rogue One to make
Yeah.
sense.
Oh, okay.
It's actually, honestly, I would say before you watch any of the other ones,
Yes.
watch Rogue One.
Like fucking.
Because it takes place around that time.
New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and then go back watch for Rogue One. Fire.
Yeah, I remember the one where they killed the auntie and uncle or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's
Right?
the very first
The
one.
first one.
That was New Hope.
I saw.
That was New Hope.
Yeah, I did see the first two. I remember that, but I same thing with the Harry Potter shit. I only saw
never got
the
into
first
Harry
three, and I
Potter.
didn't finish them.
Yeah.
You were like, they aged out for me, dog.
They did. They did. I can't see Harry with a fucking
Yeah,
Harry
He's
ass
trying, to
face
get,
and
he's
shit.
trying to get everybody canceled, just making shit up.
Hey, it's because you guys came
And
at
he's
me,
the one
bro.
doing Denzel voice, and he's like, I'm gonna make shit up,
It
but
was
you guys are gonna
not
watch it.
Denzel voice. It was an attempt at an impression,
Hell yeah.
and it didn't sound that bad. God damn it!
I know you guys have a show to
love
get
it.
to.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Do you guys have anything else you want to get off? No, your chest, anything, any shows you want to plug, anything right now?
Yeah, I've been meaning for you to bring that. I just said this whole time.
It's a safe space. It's a safe space.
No, dude, this was so much fucking fun. Thanks you for having me. This is super
Again.
cool. Yeah, that's what I have to get off my chest.
I'm so
Yeah.
happy that fucking Noah got to come.
Yeah, dude. Because last time he was sick, so he didn't get to come out. The last time we had
No,
JC
but I'll
on.
come out this time.
Hell yeah. Hey. I like it.
No, this is so fun, dude. This is
Hit me up
great.
later, Doc. Hit me up later.
I got you, bro. Yeah, I'll give you that elephant trunk. Anyway, the redwood. What is that? What you said?
The redwood. The
Yeah,
redwood.
yeah, yeah.
That's a new one. That's a new nickname. The redwood.
Redwood.
That's a good one, bro.
Every time we come through El Paso, we're gonna be here. I mean, fucking
Hell yeah,
Monroe,
appreciate that, man.
fucking
We appreciate
Monroe,
it, man.
bro. Love
You guys are bromies for life.
Yeah, man.
Bromies for life.
You always have a home here. If you guys ever need anything, you guys are more than welcome here. Man.
Love it.
Appreciate
So
it.
I've been
Yeah,
kicked
man.
out of my house right now. Cool if I sleep in the studio.
Yeah,
for
bro.
a while?
We got you,
Shower,
bro.
you're good, bro.
I'll make your breakfast in the morning. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Hey, let's go, Milo.
What are your next shows coming up? Besides, you guys said Vegas is coming up. Anything else that's for sure?
Manteca.
Manteca?
Yeah, Deaf Puppy Comedy Club.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the one.
Cool.
Those are
And
the ones.
where can our viewers find you, man?
Yeah.
At Noah Copfer on Instagram, Noah Copfer Comedy on TikTok. Check those out. I try and post a clip every week of me doing stand-up, crowd work, whatever. We have a sketch group,
Yeah.
Leave-In Conditioner.
dope.
We
Leave-In
post we
Conditioner.
post a clip every week after we film a
Thursday.
bunch every Thursday. So
Sick.
we got that coming out too.
Yeah,
So yeah, check
tons
those
of
out.
new sketches coming out, which is really fun.
Yeah.
At JC Comedian for everything else, but Leave-In Conditioner. Check out the sketches. It's me, Noah, our buddy Simon Gibson, and our buddy James Fry. It's 4 funny ass dudes doing funny ass shit.
Yeah,
It's
check
a
us
lot
out.
of
These
fun.
next ones we got coming up, I think are my
Fire.
favorite ones that we've made.
All right,
Fire,
dope.
fire.
Noah, do me a favor. Can you spell out your ad? Because some people are stupid out there. They might not know how to spell your name.
I was gonna ask. So
At
that- tell
Noah
me.
Noah Copfer Copfer.
There we go. That's the zinger right there. The Copfer. There we go.
Yeah. Some people are like Copland, and I go, well, now you're making shit up.
Oh, your name's Copper.
Copperfield. Okay,
Yeah,
Copperfield,
no, but
like
you
the
see
magician.
You see the P and the F, and people are always like, one of those motherfuckers is silent. I know, and they're not. Yeah.
What
Copfer.
kind of last name is that? If you don't mind me asking.
German?
German.
My
okay.
dad's from Germany. Yeah.
Oh, dope. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, it's so funny. He doesn't have. I know we're ending, but he doesn't have an accent because he went to an American high school. But he only has an accent when he calls his family. So it's so funny. He just sounds like he's from Arizona, and then he'll call his family. He's like, "Hello," and I'm like, "Where the fuck did that come from?" You're pulling that shit out your ass, dude.
fucking talk shit to him,
Yeah.
You lost your accent, huh?
Nice.
Okay.
All right, so we always end up the show
they
with
have no idea that I am here.
Talking about beer
we
fest?
were talking about it last week. Yeah, that's crazy. Because our boy Jimmy Bang Bang, he grew up in Germany for a bit, so we were talking about that. That's crazy.
Oh wow,
That's cool.
That's cool.
Connections. But yeah, we end up every episode with the closure questions. I'm gonna ask both of you guys the same one.
Okay.
If you had to watch one last film before you die, you know you had time to watch one last film. Which is it and why?
Damn.
Since we're talking about films all the time.
All right, so it's tough because I think it's gonna be it's gonna be something new. I want to watch something new because you just watch it and then you die, right?
Yeah.
So right now I'm so hyped about the monkey. I choose the monkey.
A monkey. Wow.
Dude,
Okay.
I can't wait for it to be ass. And then you're like,
That's the risk you take with movies, but go see fucking new, fresh shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to watch something that's like, obviously in my head, I'm like, I need to know how Marvel ends. But like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a new movie. It's it never does. That's fine. But Captain America was better than everybody gave it shit for. Fuck you guys for not liking Anthony Mackie as Captain America. All right, moving on.
I'll watch it.
It was fire. Yeah, the monkey. I choose that because there's not enough new original movies. So I like it when they make movies that are not based on some other shit. That's
I like that.
That's my piece.
Cool.
Noah?
Okay, fuck that answer. I picked the best movie ever made, and that's Muppet Treasure Island.
Are you serious?
Muppet Sick Manhattan, baby. Muppet Sick Manhattan.
Muppets,
Change my
dude,
answer.
are you
fucking serious?
I swear to God, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. I watched that movie. I don't sit down. I stand on my feet and I watch Muppet Treasure Island.
Dude, Muppet movies are fucking dope.
Wow.
Man.
They're
They're dope
so
as fuck.
good. They're so
Tim
funny.
Curry's best performance of his career?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Rizzo is the best.
Okay.
I think I need to buy some bigger pants. You know, it's so good. Dude, it's the best movie ever made. Muppet
Jesus.
Treasure Island. I swear to God, I watched it. I watched it recently with my girlfriend, and I was like Disneyland.
Hell yeah.
It's so fun. It's my favorite movie. I'll watch that forever.
Dope.
Way to fucking flames my answer. Just destroyed it.
Dude.
That's why thank you for saying fuck that answer.
Yeah. He's like, I have hope for the future of cinema. I'm like, we peaked, dude. Muppet Treasure Island. We peaked. After that, whatever. We made like The Room. Come on, dude. Whatever. Muppet Treasure Island, bro.
Nice.
The Room's actually really fun to watch.
The bad one we're talking about.
All right, I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Your last meal, you're on death row, you're about to get executed. You can get whatever you want. What's your last meal?
Fuck. I really love Italian food. Manicotti. I love fucking like just tubes of ricotta seasoned correctly with tons of cheese. Cheese me up, baby. I'm cheesy.
The rotisserie chicken that Rizzo ate in Muppet Treasure Island. That shit looks so delicious.
Damn it.
I'm gonna eat one of those.
Why didn't you go? Fuck that answer.
No, because I didn't want to bully. But your answer was shit. But the rotisserie chicken that Rizzo eats in Muppet Treasure Island.
Fuck yeah. Dope.
Yeah.
Drewski?
His wheels are turning.
Oh shit! Yeah, the wheels are turning.
I'm really excited to see how we can turn this into a Muppet's Treasure Island answer. Like, I'm really
Right
excited.
here. I'm ready.
Noah's
I'm
ready.
The ability to speak all human languages or speak to animals.
I think I'd like to be able to speak to animals. Yeah, I'd like to be able to talk to my cats. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. I need the ability to speak to animals because if I'm talking to Kermit and Muppet Treasure Island, I have to. There it is. You know, there's lobsters. There's lobsters. Let's go. You really set the layup on that one. I was like, fucking
you, baby.
spin game at Miss Piggy. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
This is
Miss
what, and,
Piggy.
and again, I had the answer was I was like, I know where the joke is, but I know whose joke it is. And that's what happened. I was like, I'll
Thank
give
you
a
so
real
much.
answer. Let the man do his work.
Hell yeah. All right, appreciate you, fellas. This was episode
appreciate
112,
y'all.
man.
Let's go.
Anytime you guys are in El Paso, hit us up. You guys are more than welcome. We'll make some time for you guys and
Better
make it happen.
believe it.
You
Yes,
guys
sir.
roll,
We got
man.
that
This is
Tito's
so
on deck,
fun.
baby.
Tito's on deck, and we about to fucking literally. We're going straight from here to a motherfucking show.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. We'll see you later. Peace.